It's time once again for the Law and You. Joining us today, we have attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ciarimboli on this Black Friday. How are you guys?
Friday. What are you getting today?
I'm spending money today.
He's
Woo!
spending money like a drunken sailor.
So you're Christmas
I love
shopping?
electronics.
Great.
He was at Walmart at 1:30 in the morning.
I'm one of those guys.
Ooh.
I'm in the line.
You wait in line?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Getting those
not me.
deals. And here's a great deal for you on this Black Friday, some free legal advice. We're answering Nick's question in Stroudsburg. Nick says, my mom and dad are getting older and they don't have a will. What happens if they die without one? Do you recommend them getting a will? I can answer this. Definitely get a will sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Because then it takes away all the complications, the not knowing.
Wow.
But if they don't have a will, the money would be split between the children.
By the state. The
Yeah.
state
By the
sets
state.
it. Correct. See that?
You got it. So, I mean,
Mark?
yeah, I mean, it's Haley nailed it. I mean, you got to have a will. Like do a little bit of planning, and it will eliminate all these negative potential consequences by not having a will. You don't want any guesswork. You don't want to, who's going to get what, where's it going to go, how are you going to plan for your estate. If your mom and dad are still alive, and really if one of them passes, then everything's going to go to the surviving spouse. But beyond that is where you're really going to run into some complications if you don't have a will.
Yeah, and a lot of times, people fight over like specific bequests. Like if you want to give a car to little Johnny or a collection to your daughter, I mean, all that stuff can be laid out in the will. And if you take the time to do it, then there's no fighting when it's over. And I mean, that should give you the peace of mind. And this is a time of year, when you should be thinking about these things and get a consult and get some of this stuff wrapped up, during the holidays or after the holidays, because it should be on your mind. You're spending time with your families.
I'm just happy
Absolutely.
that Greg is going to give me his 1985 Mustang.
I just got it running last week. I went up and started it again.
And that's going to happen if it's in the will.
It's a nice
And
car.
only if it's in
That's
the
right.
will.
That's the kind of stuff that needs to be in the will.
All right, so if you have more questions for them and want to get a will drafted up, just find them online, social media, give them a call, stop in at their offices. And if you have questions for the Law and You, go to pahomepage.com.